Hey guys, Chris, Super Fast RC again, and today I'm going to be giving you a RC Essentials video on your RC tools and what you want to have and what you might not want to have as far as when you're wrenching on your RC, which is what you do most of the time. So it's very good to get a nice set of tools in your pit bag or your box, toolbox, whatever you want to call it. But I just want to go over basically what you're going to need, what you might want to look into as far as drivers and hexes go. And yeah, let's get started. So when you get your first RC, maybe, and I don't know, most vehicles come with a set of tools like this. This is going to be your standard Traxxas set you're going to get with the Slash, Rustler, Stampede, stuff like that. And this is going to allow you to work on your vehicle in pretty much every aspect, but these L wrenches aren't going to last or be as easy to work with than a dedicated hex driver set. Now, but these 4-ways here, these 4-ways are excellent. Hold on to this because you're going to use it all over the place. And you also get your drive shaft tool and your turnbuckle tool. These are okay, but like I said, they can be a little difficult to work with at times when it gets tight and hard to reach areas. But they're going to let you change out stuff like drive shafts, pretty much anything on your ready to run RC. You see this one, yeah, as the Traxxas set there. So let's get that out of the way. I just wanted to mention that you can use that set. It's not gonna kill you to use that set, but I mean, there are a lot better options out there. So let's get into basically what I carry in my pit box. First, let's start with your larger. This is going to be an A scale 4-way wrench, and I really don't recommend this one. This one is from Hot Bodies. It's got your 17, your 5.5, your 8, and your 10. This is going to be your glow plug wrench, and this is going to be your wheel wrench, and these are going to be, your normal on the car type of nuts. But the reason I don't recommend this wrench is because of the way this 17 millimeter is. It's very wide. I mean, there's too much material around the edges of the 17 millimeter, and this on some wheels this will not work. It's just too fat right here. So I don't really recommend this wrench. The wrench I'm going to recommend is from Thunder Tiger, and this is going to come with your associated vehicles. And you see, let me compare these two real quick. You see the difference there in the thickness on that ring? This will get pretty much, and it's also very deep if you want to compare that as well. But I think it's more of the thickness of the wrench here. But yeah, this is going to get pretty much any 17 millimeter nut that's out there. So I would recommend this wrench over the Hot Bodies wrench. This one also has a 7 millimeter, a 5.5, and a 10, and an 8. So you're covered as far as your A scale goes. I would recommend this for A scale. I wouldn't recommend the Hot Bodies. Okay, let's start in on hex drivers. This is one I just wanted to mention. This is one of my biggest disappointments as far as the hex wrench goes. I ordered this Shoemaker wrench from A-Main. It's a 2 millimeter. Used it twice. I don't know if you can see that, but it snapped off. Do not recommend this wrench at all. It's expensive. It's like 17 bucks, and it didn't last worth a darn. So next set of wrenches. I don't even think this company's in business anymore. But Low Buck Racing, these are okay. They round it out eventually, but I still use this 1/16 a lot. So they're okay. These are going to be on par with your Dynamite or your, Integy, really. So just wanted to mention these. I think they're out of business, but anything Integy, Dynamite, they're going to be okay. It's going to be an upgrade from your, like I said, your RTR toolkit. So I'd recommend something like this if you're looking just to get into this. Something I would recommend if you're not really going to be serious in the hobby, not going to be racing or doing anything, you just want a better set than you get from the box on your RTR. These Turnagys long shafts, they're okay. They're not bad. I will mention that the handles are not very comfortable if you're going to be building a kit, and the heads on them like to round out, and if you can see right here on the 1.5, it broke off. So not really going to recommend these for kit building or your race bag, pit bag, but if you just want something better than stock and has a little bit better reach, these long shafts, they're okay. They're all right. And they also, like I seen in my earlier video, they have a little storage space for screws and parts in the handle. So they're okay, but like I said, when you're really wrenching hard, it's kind of hard. They're kind of thin. It's hard to get a grip on these thin heads. So they're all right. Let's move on to this other Turnigy that I have here. This is going to be your what do they call these? I guess multi-bit type of driver. They have the rest of the bits in the handle. This one comes with a 1.5, a 2, 2.5, and a 3. I want to mention that the 1.5 did break off on me just like on the long shafts. But I will say the heads on these, as far as the 2.5 and the 2.0 goes, seem to be better quality than that on the long shaft. Don't be fooled by this color here. This is not spring steel. They are just regular, I think they're tool steel. I don't know. If you want to look at the head on that there, you can see it's got a little rounding, but it's mostly just discoloration from the paint wearing off. This is just paint. It's not any type of heat treatment. But I also will note that the handle is more comfortable to use than the long shafts. And like I said, it's the change out. You can change out your bits and put this in your pocket if you want. If you're looking for something like that, I would actually recommend this over the long shaft from Turnigy. This one seems to be used more by me anyways than the long shaft drivers are. Okay, so let's move this out of the way and let's get serious here. I just recently picked these up. These are the MIP Thorpe Hex Drivers. These are going to be more professional grade as far as racing and, you know, heavy duty use as far as kit building and stuff like that. So these are machined tool steel, and they are supposed to be pretty much bulletproof, and the handles are a lot more comfortable to use than, say, the long shafts here. This is the 1.5, and it's still, as you can see, about or bigger than it is bigger than the 3.0 on the Turnigy. And if you want to compare it to the 2.5, it's not even going to be close. So a lot more comfortable to use. And like I said, these don't have the tendency to dig into your hand as bad as the machined or knurled aluminum handles do, and they stay cooler in the hand as well. So I would highly recommend these. Like I said, these are about 36 bucks. I think on Tower Hobbies or pretty much everywhere you can find them. But I think you do get what you pay for, and especially when you're talking about RC tools. These are like 7 bucks. They're worth about 7 bucks. This is about 7 bucks, worth about 7 bucks. That Shoemaker driver that I threw on the floor is $17, worth about 2. And these, I think the whole set of these is about 20 bucks. And I think I got my use out of these. There are 2 more that I couldn't find. So all in all, you're gonna need like I said, if you're getting an A scale, you're gonna need your 4-way. This is a 5-way. I would recommend the Thunder Tiger, not the hot bodies. It's okay too, but like I said, the limitation with the 17mm hex, it's there. So also, like I said, if you're just getting into the hobby and you really don't want to spend that much money, it's okay to use the included factory tools. I mean, they work. That's what they're there for. So nothing wrong with that. But if you want something professional, I would say go for the MIP, or if you really got some money to spend, go for the Huddy. The Huddies are bulletproof. So, but yeah, I really wouldn't recommend these if you're going to be doing anything serious. I'm gonna take these out of the screen here. Stay away from them. These are going to be comparable to your Integy or your Dynamite. They're okay. Like I said, they're going to get the job done, but they're not going to last as long as, say, the MIP or the Huddies, which I don't have because I don't want to spend the money on them. But yeah, once again, I hope this has been helpful for you, and this has been Chris, Super Fast RC. Subscribe if you liked what you saw, and thanks for watching.